James Melendez, I have this outstanding Cabernet Sauvignon from Walla Walla called Pepper Bridge. Stay tuned for this review. So here's what we have before us now. It's from the producer called Pepper Bridge, 2014 vintage, Walla Walla Estate Vineyards Cabernet Sauvignon. And the back label to show you here, it's a 14.6% ABV wine. And I think for me, I did look online and I wanted to see what were the other varieties in this wine, if there was just Cabernet. And I couldn't find any information on that, but that's okay. I'm assuming it is 100% Cabernet. So maybe it has a touch of Cabernet Franc, Petit Verdot, Malbec, or Merlot. I'm not really certain of that, so I'm not going to put that indication out there. But ultimately, it's definitive Cabernet Sauvignon. It's absolutely stunningly gorgeous. And so I'm going to talk about this one in terms of the point score, 93 points out of 100 points. And I think this is really the proof positive. When I taste a wine like this, Walla Walla, Washington is just at the epicenter of fantastic, beautiful wines. I was at the Taste of Washington in Seattle in March of this year, 2017, and I was just astounded by all these wines. I've known the labels, and though I live in California on the West Coast, right? And yes, I get it. The Napa's right up here, and Paso's down here, and Santa Barbara's over there. And ultimately, we don't get Washington wines in California. Very, very few make it here, and that's unfortunate. I think ultimately, it's not to put down one region in front of another or anything like that. It's just to say I like to see everything available, or as much as possible, because if you were to look at a store in California, San Francisco in particular is a great highlight. You can look here and see that there are very few Washington wines. The assumption might be, oh, there's very few Washington wines produced. Instead, the reality is very different. There's many producers, and many producers producing wine, multiples of wine on their labels. And I think there's a great opportunity here to think of this differently. So to go to Seattle to experience a food culture, it's I think it's really for the picking. It's there. It has great coffee culture, great food culture, and great wine culture. Really, for me, I love these wine glasses. So I have several different versions of this wine glass. It's a nice Bordeaux glass. And I like it because it's elongated. It's a very large format. You can swirl it around quite a bit without fear of anything escaping the glass, because it's not going to. It's really to get that characterization of oxygen folding into the wine, so the greatest surface area in contact with oxygen. Hauntingly beautiful. From this, a really beautiful characterization of Tayberry, mix of underbrush, suede leaves, additional notes of violets, bay leaf, and tarragon. Next, the flavor characterization. The beauty on this wine is crushed herbs. Loch Ness blackberry. I know it's a very specific blackberry, but so when you go to Washington, go to Pike's Place, and there's a lot of producers of jams, jellies, and tasting the fruit, such as a Loch Ness blackberry. And to taste these fruit, the Wallow blackberry is fantastic. What you get from this is that not all blackberries are the same. That goes for wine. And what you get from that is, I think when we just use blank characterization to talk about wine, it's really not giving wine its full credit, especially for each producer. So for me, it's really getting that really gorgeous, spicy characterization of this particular blackberry, Loch Ness blackberry, as in the loch in Scotland. So additional notes on this wine include bay leaf, pepper, thyme, and on the finish, violet. So again, 93 points out of 100 points. Stay tuned for more reviews to come. So I'm on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, I'm on Instagram, so let's stay connected. You know where to find me, and let's have a conversation there. You can also leave your questions and comments down below. The like button's down below, so please hit that button. I'll put more information on this producer, and right up here is the subscribe button, so please hit that button if you haven't done so already, and if you have, thank you very much. Let's stay connected. Sante.